Welcome back, everybody, to another game of Pauper. We are playing some Grixis Matron today. We won the die roll. Let's go first. We've got a very Rakdos hand. I suppose we can keep this. I'll feel kind of silly if I draw a bunch of blue cards, but otherwise this is removal and a Matron, so can't complain too much. We got all the colors we need to cast everything in our hand, so yeah, can't ask for much more than that. And probably going to lead on a swamp here. Opponents thinking over their hand. Oh, they mulligan to 6. To 5. Looks good for us. Let's go with our swamp and pass the turn. They go with their snow-covered island into a miscreant. Okay, well, we drew our first blue card. I think we want to prevent a ninja from happening. That is a very funky island. Really hate these foils online. Here's our blue source. So I guess what we'll do here is... he's holding up counter magic. Do I really care about losing a Goblin Matron? Probably. I guess what I'll do is pass the turn. We'll Ash Barrens on their end step here. There's the Augur. They've tapped out. Let's see what they get. They whiff. Fantastic. Island, thank you. Double Muldrifter. Okay, so let's go with our island. And I can't Matron and something else right now, so I think what I should do is probably just Flame Slash again. And I think I'm going to evoke this Muldrifter. I've got 2, and I'd like to draw extra cards. More Muldrifters, and another Goblin Matron. Okay, we would like to find a 5th land, so we can start piling out these Muldrifters. Otherwise, we're doing fine against this deck. They've only played 2 cards so far. It's turn 4. Ponders. I find my opponents have been whiffing on Augur quite a bit, like an unnatural amount. They've found their mountain. Here's our 5th land. Probably a lightning bolt or a scred incoming here, I would assume. Let's get in for some damage then. Would like to find a second red source. And I do want to hold back on this Muldrifter here. So I say... let's Matron. And I've already got lots of removals, so I'm going to go ahead and get probably a Sparksmith, I think. Another Augur? Sure. What are you getting this time? Brainstorm. Okay. Ooh, here's a War Marshal. That's good. Let's replay our swamp. Still no... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's pretty good. I guess we go... what do we want to resolve, Muldrifter or Sparksmith? I think it's going to be the Muldrifter, so let's try and play our Sparksmith. That resolves. Excellent. Let's get in with Muldrifter. I wish I had another red source. Man, that's frustrating. I guess we will run out this Muldrifter, number 2. That I imagine is gonna, yeah. Okay. At least we got the Sparksmith out, though we can't protect it or anything, but we can always Matron for Pilferers. If we drew a land, we'd be able to do both in the same turn. Yeah, okay, he bolts it. He hasn't used his Brainstorm yet. Again, still missing red, so I think what I'll do is I'll just run out the Edict. I blocked with the Goblin Matron so that I wouldn't get ninja'd. Our opponent's deciding whether they care about this Augur or not. Looks like they don't. Let's peck in. And I think we are just going to go with Goblin Matron number 2. And this time we're going to get our Pilferers. Someone's probably going to Brainstorm here. It's a little bluff here. Miscreant. Don't worry about that. Swamp. Very good. Okay. Well, we still need a red source, but 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's Pilfer. And do I want Muldrifter? Or do I want Sparksmith? Or another Matron? I kind of want the Muldrifter, but I think Sparksmith is more important. And it gives the guy haste too, so. Let's do this pre-combat. How badly does he want his ninja? Oh! That's not fun. Got 8 mana available. so many things that cost red mana. It's hard to make room for everything. We're probably going to go removal next turn. Spreads here, okay. And he finally gets his ninja in. And let's see if he draws a land. Brainstorms. Okay, so that means that we get to wipe his board next turn and play our well. We don't get to quite get rid of his board. How badly do I want this Sparksmith? I guess pretty badly. Oh, hallelujah. Okay, so now I can Edict, Terminate, and Sparksmith, right? And Sparksmith is going to cause him so many problems. So let's start with our Edict. Terminate. Sparksmith. Get in for 4. We got another edict. We got 2 edicts in the yard as well, which means that the Sparksmith is not as important. We've really got the drop on him though. Sparksmith's going to clear the way, deal us a little bit of damage, I guess, but I've seen Delver come back from much, much worse, so I'm not counting out our opponent just yet. Down to 4 cards. Gonna play the Ash Barons. Bolts, okay. Yeah, Sparksmith is a real headache for them. So we're just gonna get in for 2. Our opponent probably has to chump. Opponent's deciding what they want to do. Maybe they have double spell stutter in hand and they were waiting to counter something. At least get some value, but we won't let that happen. I'll be more than happy to trade a spell stutter for a Matron, and maybe even get maybe eat up a another one with the Pilferers here, or else we've got him next turn. Unless he chumps the Pilfers and lets the Matron live. Most people make the mistake of blocking the Matron. I like having them in the graveyard because the Pilferers get him back, and then I just get so much card advantage from this. Just going to go ahead and swing with everything. Opponent is going to spell stutter in. Probably going to chump the Pilfers, I guess. Oh no, alright. There we go. So we're going to Mog War Marshal. That gets in. And we'll pass. We got more mana than we need. Ugh. That's not good. But we will pay for this. Chances are we'll still get there. Opponent's really on the back foot. Here's another Pilferers. I guess we lead on that first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, excellent. Whew, alright, that went really well. What do we want here? We want all of these. We probably want extra negates. We probably want these electricaries. The problem is, what do we take out? I think maybe Counterspell is a bit ambitious. Oh man, it's really tricky. I think we're gonna cut these. Out you go. Deep Analysis is great. Not fun to counter. Yeah, maybe we'll go down at least one Counterspell. Sparksmith, again, is just a house in this matchup. They absolutely have to destroy it, or else it really just wrecks them. Angler's good. Mulldrifters are fine. Pilferers are amazing. Goblin Matrons, maybe. We can cut one. Not fun to get those countered. If not, Flame Slash is great because it counters their... How badly do I want these negates? Maybe I do just want the counter spell, just because it counters Spell Stutter Sprite. And maybe we'll cut one Warren Weirding. I mean, we've already got a ton of removal right over here. Plus the Sparksmith. We've got a little bit of draw. Not that much anymore. We've still got our package here. And some disruption. I mean, that's a lot of removal to have to fight through. How does that look? I mean, our goblin package has gotten a bit smaller, I guess, which kind of makes sense. I mean, we still have plenty of stuff to fetch up with the Matron, 10 targets. So that should be fine, plus the electricaries and stuff, yeah. Let's give it a shot. Doesn't feel great to take the accumulated knowledges out, but they're not at their best in this matchup because the first one is just expensive for nothing, and the next one gets countered and it feels bad. We've got all of our colors. We've got our Matron. We've got Flame Slash Preordain. Though the Preordain doesn't look super great. I guess we can keep this. Our opponent's on the play. 4 lands. I'm going to lead on my Mountain. Just going to basic land cycle now for an island. Opponent brainstorms. Okay. I just noticed that the Ash Barrens has discard and cycle. I wonder why that is. It's a miscreant. I like these preordains. They're giving us a lot of... Ooh. I'm gonna bottom... Is it too late for this deep analysis? Or too early? I like it too much. Let's just do that. And Flame Slash now. Maybe I should have done that first. Okay. It's turn 3. They got their Mountain. Stormbound. Okay. That's going to eat up a lot of stuff. I could just preordain and then Aqueduct. Doesn't leave me with a lot of options, though. Or I could Matron for value. I think it's going to be the Matron. And we're going to get ourselves a... what are we going to get? Does opponent have days? Not many people play days. Okay, what do we want? We can get Tarfire, we can get... I think Sparksmith is just the most powerful card we can get, especially against the Stormbound Geist. But we could also get Pilferers, but it's maybe a bit early for that. I think we're just going to go for the Sparksmith, just because it's just so threatening. Especially when we control 2 goblins. And Stormbound Geist is admittedly a very good sideboard card against us. Opponent's going to get in for 2. And they might just pass here. Oh, cycling. Okay. Mountain. Okay. Here we could Sparksmith and Preordain. Or we could just go for the Deep Analysis, get in for 1. But our hands are super full right now. Though, I guess we could just keep our hand size and stay at 7 with the Deep Analysis in the graveyard. That's not the worst. So he's leaving up counter magic, it seems. I guess we'll just go for the max value and just go for the Deep Analysis, I think. Let's get in. You know what? Okiba Gang Shinobi might not be the worst in this sideboard. I mean, I've been using it in Pestilence decks, and it's been pretty nice. Let's get another Mountain. Deep Analysis ourselves. Not the funnest card to counter. Don't mind drawing next turn at all. Is he thinking about killing the Matron? Gets in for 2. It's down to 3 cards in hand. Goes with Augur. Okay. Might not be the worst idea now that he tapped out of his red mana to go with the Sparksmith to try to trigger the trigger a counter. Ash Barrens. Okay. We've also got Muldrifter here, but I think I'd rather go for the Sparksmith. And then we can also Deep Analysis Ash Barrens. So I'd like him to use a counter for this. He doesn't. So in that case, or I could Deep Analysis Dimir Aqueduct. I don't think so. Let's Deep Analysis. Go to 13. We'll play our Swamp. We got removal, which is excellent. And we'll Ash Barrens. Get ourselves another island. Pass the turn. Opponent's got a Brainstorm Shuffle here. Yep. It's very good at this stage for him. Maybe we should be boarding in more counter magic, though our sideboard cards have been hiding from us so far. We'll take 3 here, probably. Yeah. Go to 10. How does he want to play this? Oh man, this is a really tricky game. Don't know if I've played this properly. Maybe I've been trying... Oh, swirling sandstorm. There it goes. Okay. Well, now we can get rid of this... we can get rid of this Stormbound Geist. How do we want to do this? We can Flame Slash Terminate. I probably Warren Weirding is probably the best bet. Especially because he can't counter right now. And that also lets me just get my Dimir Aqueduct down. Yeah, let's just do this. Just about nothing that can counter this right now. Let's preordain. Wow. Okay, that's really good. Let's go, I guess we go top. Make maximum use of our mana. Get back on the board with the Mog War Marshal next turn, as well as Muldrifter. Another Swirling Sandstorm. Oh boy, okay. Pick up our Swamp and pass the turn. There's Geist number 2. Leading up Spell Stutter. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7. So let's start with Muldrifter. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I didn't notice how far ahead we were on time. That's really good. We get a Swamp. Let's just replay the... Oh, no, we played the... Okay, let's get back on the board. It's going to Scred. Okay. So we know that his last card is Spell Stutter. Going to get in here. Yeah, this Stormbound Geist might be the end of us. It's going to be hard for the Spell Stutter to get some value either. We're definitely going to pay for our War Marshal. Don't know why my computer's doing that now. Okay, let's pass. Yes, I will pay for this. Ugh. Okay. Let's get in for 2. We can't race this. Didn't leave up terminate. Well, I couldn't. Gets in for 2. We're going to be getting in for 4. Maybe if I terminate... but he's going to have counter magic at some point. There's a miscreant. We are going to pay for it. Oh, no. His last card's a Spell Stutter Sprite, which means that we can't interact here. Yeah, we're just dead in all sorts of ways here. Still don't regret my playing of Deep Analysis. Oh no, come on. Oh, we're just flooding out now. Kind of had him on the ropes at one point here, but Stormbound Geist is proving to be quite the problem. Yeah, we're just dead. Surprisingly close, but what can you do? Is there anything we want to bring in? I don't think so. I think we're pretty well boarded against them. We didn't see a single one of our sideboard cards, which would have been really good. You know, Electrickery is excellent. Sparksmith is hard to keep on the board if you don't have enough counter magic. Maybe that's what we should be bringing in. So let's... Oh, we did see one Duress, didn't we? Let's bring in a Negate. Maybe cut another Preordain for Negate. I feel like I'm cutting a lot of draw, and that's not the best. Really tough, but... No, I don't think so. I think we're going to keep our Preordain. The card selection is really important. Yes, we are going to be on the play this time. We've got all of our colors. We've got Disruption. We've got Removal. We've got a counter spell that we can't cast right now. No pressure, but he's the aggressor in this game. So we're going to lead on Mountain. Pass the turn. Boo. Don't like you. Another Muldrifter. Okay. Let's pass the turn. Might have to evoke next turn. Which means I'm probably not going to terminate his next play. Yeah, definitely going to be evoking next turn. Oh my god, yep. Divination. Opponent's deciding whether it's worth it. Let's draw. Okay. That's more like it. No lands, though. Hopefully next turn. Opponent didn't play anything. Honestly, I might just Muldrifter again next turn. Oh, never mind. Let's go with that. Spell Stutter? Honestly, I might have like Trickery it. Or maybe Terminate. Yeah, probably Terminate the Spell Stutter. Opponent's taking a long time to think about this. Got almost 2 minutes on them. It actually might come down to time, surprisingly enough. I love this deck. It's so cool. It just feels really powerful. Okay. We want both of those, I guess. Let's go top. Island. I guess we'll pass. Be able to Muldrifter on turn 6. And leaving up mana for all my interaction is good. So let's Boilerworks. Grab. Will I be countering anything this turn? Probably not. So I guess I'll grab the island. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me, but keeping up red and black gives me a lot more options. The longer this game goes, the better I feel, too. Double counter spell. Do I want a Muldrifter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. I think I'll just stay open right now. I want to be able to counter back, though our opponent likely has just a ton of counter magic here. We've got so much action. It's awesome. Okay, opponent passes. Wow, very nice. Okay. Now I think we need to Muldrifter, unfortunately, and probably start playing into Yep. Okay, so we're playing into counter spells. Ooh, Gush. That's not good. Plus a Brainstorm. Miscreant. Draws him a card. Yep. So we're setting ourselves up for a good turn here. Those Pilfers. Okay, this is really good. So now we can Electrickery with Overload. We should do that now. Tap, tap. It leaves me with double counter up, so we'll do that. He'd be wise to let that resolve. And essentially, because he had to discard down a hand size, his Fairy Miscreant didn't really do anything except slightly improve his hand. Okay, so now we can counter. The board is clean. We're feeling good. Goes for the Geist, which I can't counter, unfortunately. He's been stuck on his mana. Now's probably a good time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm still missing my next land, though. So I guess we'll Edict. Oops. No. Edict. Using the red mana, I guess? No, wait. Blue mana. And then we can Flame Slash. And then negate. Okay then. Finally starting to trade for some resources. Our opponent's really looking like they're flooding. I think now's probably a good time to Muldrifter. 1, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, we get another island, which is excellent. Let's pass. If they'd had Ash Barrens, they would have used it on their turn to get up their red mana as soon as possible. What do I need more of here? Probably black. Yeah, because then now I can cast my Chainer's Edict. Let's preordain. We'll go top. Play the swamp. I guess we will... Let's start with Flame Slash. Get in for 2. Okay, and then we can Matron. And I guess we will... man, do I get the Sparksmith or the Pilfers? I guess the Sparksmith is a safer play, but the Pilfers would let me finish the game. I think it's going to be Pilfers. Oh, okay, he just concedes the match. Woo, man, that was that was a really intense last match where we were just kind of a staring contest here, but the counter magic really pulled through. Maybe we should have brought in all the negates. Let me know if how you would have sideboarded here if you feel so inclined, and thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you next time.